Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Liz here. So let's have a little chat, okay? If you guys been with me, you guys know that I've been getting lip filler since forever. Well, not forever, but it's definitely been a couple of years. I believe the first time that I got lip filler was back in 2017, 2018, roughly. I can't remember exactly. But I had always been a little self-conscious about my lips, especially my top lip, because I didn't have any. I didn't have any. And if you guys remember when I started my channel, yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, okay? I would literally smile and my lip will be gone. Like nowhere to be found, okay? So, I decided to get my lips done. Which should have been my first and last time getting my lips done, and the reason that I say that brings me to the reason of why I am not getting lip filler anymore. So when I first got my lips done, I got a bit of lip filler bumps, and I still have them. Yeah, it's been years and I still have them, okay? So you can, okay, a lot of people tell me that they can't really tell, but I could tell. I could tell, okay? And maybe it's because I, see myself every single day and I know that I have them, but I actually still have them, okay? And I think if you guys do really pay attention, it's mostly on my top lips. So it's mostly here, like here and here, that I have the most, okay? Now, when I first got my lips done, and the first time that I got them done, obviously they look so good. I was like really happy about them just because, again, I really had a small thin lip, mostly at the top. So your girl was excited. I was like, yeah, I got, lips now. So when I noticed that I was getting a lot of like the lip filler bumps, I was like, I don't know if that's supposed to be happening. So I actually went back to get it fixed. And I say fix because the only solution that they basically gave me was adding more lip filler around the bumps, or like the cluster filler that I had gotten. So they basically just filled it out in between those and blended in, which it did work before that filler dissolved. So I mean, everything was nice and dandy till that lip filler dissolved, and I was still having that issue with the bumps. What I remember getting was Dermaderm. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I think there was another one. I can't recall the name of the other lip filler that you could get at the time. But I remember that one of them would last longer than the other one. So I believe that I went with Dermaderm because it was the one that would last longer, if I remember correctly. I have gotten my lips done, I believe, I want to say 5 times over the last a couple of years. I think I would get my lips done between like a year and a year and a half. I think a year and a half was the longest that I ever went with my lip filler. So I wasn't going every 6 months because I believe most people do recommend that for you to go like every 6 months and so on, or when you see like the lip filler basically dissolves and stuff. But I would just go on a little bit longer, not only because, I mean, it's not like the most affordable thing to do, but at the same time because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't getting a lot of migration on my lip filler, which I still did. I still did, you know, get. And it's one of the things that I realized a little bit too late that was happening. And it's another thing that a lot of people say that they can't really tell, but like I could tell, girl, and like how can you not see it? But okay. But obviously I can't blame them, right? It's my fault. But I do have a lot of migration. Mostly I could see it more in my bottom lip, which is like, I could see it all right here. The migration of filler. And then the top, it's like right here. I do think that you could actually see my filler migration from like the side. Because you could see like the little bump right here. That it's literally not my, you know, the line of my lip. And the top might not be that noticeable, or maybe it is more noticeable. I don't know, but I know it's there. Okay. The last time that I did get my lips done though, most of my filler was to the line of my lips to lift my lip. It wasn't a lot in the center, just like a little bit, which is why I have like that little, oh, you can show it, but I have like the little lift like that, which I think it's like one of the best things that I have gotten since getting my lips done. But you know, it's a little too late for that. Now again, I have gotten my lips done 5 times, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but throughout those 5 times I have gone to 3 different places. The first 2 times that I got my lips done, I went to the same place where I think I shouldn't have gone in the first place, and there was like red flags everywhere. The first time that I went, no, sorry. The second time that I went to get my lips fixed, again, wasn't the first place that I went to. And they were telling me that I already had those bumps in my lips. Red flag, you know, I should have known better, but I didn't. So they basically blamed it on that my lips had already had like those little bumps. So the way to fix it was just to add filler in between and then just blend it out. I also do remember that there was like 50-50 of people saying like, oh, like just massage your lip filler once you get it done and make sure like it's even out. But I do recall that when I first got my lips done, they told me like that I didn't have to do that don't touch it, just let it be, that they, you know, basically did it and that was just enough, and the filler was just gonna, you know, dissolve, which again, it did, just not on certain spots, which I believe the reason why I had them is because that's where they put most of the filler, was here and here, and I don't think they blended out or they spread it out enough when I first got my lips done. I did have a little bit on my bottom lip, but I feel like it was a little bit more migration. I still have, like, you can really tell on my bottom lip, just like a little bit right here, like in the inside. It's like tiny, tiny, tiny. You could barely see it. So yeah, so that was my first, you know, 2 times that I got my lips done, and I was young and I just want to get my lips done, so obviously did not listen to the red flags, did not see the red flags. Now the third time, sorry, that I got my lips done, I did go somewhere else, and it was a little bit expensive. It was a little bit expensive, and let me tell you something. Just because it's more, it doesn't mean that it's better, okay? Now, I didn't have like such a bad experience there. I feel like I got what I paid for. And I will say, every time that I did get my filler done, I didn't get a lot. Like, I know there's like you could get up to like 3 syringes or something like that. Like, I never went more than 1.5. and that was, I think, at the beginning. I think the last 2 times that I have gotten my filler done, I have only gotten 1 syringe evened out on top and bottom. So again, the 3rd time that I got my lips done, so I kind of went, because I kind of wanted to get my lips fixed, where again, when my lip filler was like new or like fresh, I want to say between like, you know, 3 to like 6 months, it was fine, till obviously my filler started to dissolve, and I would still, then like you would see the bumps a little bit more, like I would notice them a little bit more than when I would get the lip filler. I think after that I did take a break. I think that's when I did maybe about 1.5 years without getting lip filler, and I went again to a different place, which actually I feel like I have gotten like the best experience there than I have gotten at the other ones. But I found this place nearby, and I actually got my lip filler dissolved for the first time, because obviously I went in and I, you know, told them about the lip filler, how I, you know, it's still not dissolved, and I wanted to just get those little bumps fixed. So she basically recommended me to just get my lip filler dissolved, which is what I did. And I believe I made you guys a video about it, if I recall. And most of my lip filler did get dissolved, but guess what didn't? Yeah. My little bumps did not go anywhere. Like, the rest of my lips did get dissolved. If you guys remember, my lips were so they didn't go back as before getting lip filler, but they were definitely, like, you know, obviously not as full as with the lip filler. But again, those little bumps just didn't go nowhere. They stayed. So at the time when I got my lip filler dissolved, I was debating whether to just not get lip filler at all again, but I again was still feeling a little self-conscious about it, just because my lips are not as full as they were before. And I think maybe it was just like in my head, because I was just already so used to having lip filler, that I just didn't like the way that my lips look like after I get in dissolve. And I still remember, I think I told you guys that I felt like they look like little raisins. It's just, you know, which is obviously normal. It's what your lips would kind of look like once your lip filler is dissolved. Like, they're not gonna look as full, they're not gonna look the same. But after getting my lip filler, I decided to go get them done again. This time again, I was targeting basically just blending in the lip filler that was just like stubborn at this point, because it's been so many years since the first time I got lip filler, and it was just not going anywhere. I did go, she did do like a really deep massage when I got lip filler done, to make sure that it will like blend out well, but it honestly, it didn't budge. It did not budge. I think I went in a second time for like a retouch on the lips, where she did add a little bit more, and I actually did not like the way that my lips looked at that time, just because my top lip looked way bigger than my bottom lip. And even though I wanted them to be almost evened out, I still did want my bottom lip to be just slightly a little bit bigger. But because we added more, my top lip was just looking a little too big. And so that was what, like the 4th time that I got my lips done. So I got them dissolved. which should have been the first thing that I should have done when I first got my lips done. I should have just dissolved and started all over, because I feel like that would have been the best thing for me. But again, you know, your girl just wanted to have big lips, okay? So now I believe it's almost gonna be 2 years since the last time that I got my lips done. I want to say maybe the end of this year, roughly. Should be about 2 years from the last time that I got my lips done, and I do not plan of getting my lips done anytime soon, or I don't know, maybe not ever again. I don't know. I can't keep any promises. But my overall goal is for hopefully over time, my top the little lip filler bumps to be dissolved. I have noticed a big difference over the last year, because my lip filler, I think it's not, I don't have as much lip filler obviously as, you know, 2 years ago, but I also have noticed a bit of a difference when it comes to those bumps. They're not as noticeable, or like so much as like they were before. So I do feel like they are, you know, slowly dissolving. They're not dissolving as fast as, you know, the other lip filler, or like the fresh lip filler that I have gotten. But I have noticed a little bit of a difference, which, you know, I'm very hopeful that within, you know, maybe 2 years, my lips will not look as much, or you won't like tell like the bumps as much. A lot of my friends can't really tell, but again, I think it's just me because I already know and stuff, that I still have some. So I don't know if you guys could see. I'm like trying to see in the mirror. Oh, you can see like right here. And another thing that I also noticed is like on those parts of my lip where I have like that stubborn filler, it has a little bit of discoloration, which makes me feel, or which makes me think that I think the filler might have been a little too close to like so it wasn't, I think it's not like deep enough on my lips. That's like one thing that I feel like I have noticed, or like that I'm like, okay, maybe that's why it's a little too noticeable, is because it's not as deep as I think it should have been, because it does have a little bit of discoloration on those parts that I have noticed. So I don't know if you guys also have noticed that on my lips. And yeah, so I currently am actually really happy with my lips. I think they're not as big, but they're not as, you know, small how I started. And honestly, I really do love my little plumping lip glosses and lip liners, which help a lot, and you know, I'm very happy with that. So yeah, you guys, I am not getting lip filler anymore, and honestly, I don't regret it. I will say that, just because looking back at how my lips look, I do see that by just getting my lips done, I have not gotten anything done in my face besides my lips. So I did change my appearance a little bit, and for the good, you know, for the good, like I said. Okay, she's a cutie. Not like that there was anything wrong with like my small lips, but obviously, you know, I didn't think I was that cute back then. So yeah, I think for the most part my lips are probably gonna stay like this size. Maybe they might just be a little bit go a little bit smaller once like most of this kind of dissolved, but I don't think I mean, I don't they're just not going to go back to how I used to have them before lip filler. Which again, I'm actually really, you know, happy with how my lips are, and when I smile I feel like my lip is still there. Yeah. But yeah guys, that is my little journey of getting lip filler, and yeah, hopefully if I do get my lip filler again, it's just a little touch up, just a little bit, nothing crazy again. I really never wanted to go, you know, really crazy, like big lips or nothing like that. I just wanted it just, it's a little bit, just a tiny bit, you know. Guys, again, I am really happy with how my lips look like right now, and I don't, you know, see myself getting the filler anytime soon, or maybe not at all. I don't know. We'll see how the next, you know, year, 2 years go by, and yeah. And again, I do not regret getting my lip filler again, but I do wish that I, you know, had seen a little bit of the red flags and just getting my lips fixed a little bit earlier than, you know, I did. I think that maybe that would have just helped just a tiny bit, you know, just a tiny bit. So yeah guys, that is all that I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. You guys are amazing. I'll see you guys later.